We brought this game with us on our camping trip, and tonight is the very first time we're opening it. You can see us setting it up right on our camp table. Even before we start playing, you can tell it has a lot of components, but everything is clearly marked and organized, which makes setup go smoother than it looks. This version of Horrified is themed around Dungeons & Dragons, and the whole idea is that you're defending the city of Waterdeep from some well-known D&D monsters. The game includes the Beholder, the Displacer Beast, the Mimic, and the Red Dragon. Each monster comes with its own board, figure, and rules, and you get to decide how many monsters you want to face in each session. We chose to start with 2 to get the hang of things. Our kids are old enough now that they understand games with a few steps to them, and because they've played cooperative games before, they immediately understood the basic premise. Everyone works together, the monsters move each round, and you're trying to stay ahead of them while completing your objectives. That cooperative element is what made the whole family want to sit in and play. The board is really visually detailed, showing different locations around Waterdeep and Undermountain. Each player picks a hero and gets a set number of actions on their turn. You can move around the board, pick up items, escort citizens, or make progress toward each monster's specific challenge. After every player goes, you flip a monster card that tells you where monsters move, where new items spawn, and what events trigger. The monsters all work differently. For example, some require you to collect certain items, others involve completing steps on their monster board, and the Red Dragon has a challenge track that builds over time. That variety gives each game a different feel, but the structure is simple enough that once you learn the flow, it becomes very natural to follow. Playing it for the first time here at the campground ended up being really fun. Even though there are a lot of tokens and pieces, the turns move quickly once everyone gets used to the actions. There's always something to do, moving across the map, picking up items, staying out of the monster's way, or working together to finish the monster objectives before the terror track fills. What stood out to us during this first play was how accessible it felt for a game with this many pieces. The rulebook walks you through everything step by step, and the monster mats explain the unique rules for each creature so you aren't flipping through pages constantly. Once we set it out, the kids were able to follow along and take their turns without getting lost. If your family enjoys cooperative games where everyone is working toward a shared goal, this one creates a really engaging experience. Setting it up outside at the campsite added to the adventure, and it felt like a good next step game for kids who are already ready for something a little deeper but still want to play together. This was our first playthrough, and it was easy to settle into the rhythm within just a few rounds.